Hello YouTube, so as the title states, we are downsizing, but it's not all bad news, so stay tuned. And we're back. So downsizing, what is this going to entail? Basically, this whole wall right behind me here is an absolute disaster. It's a mess. Random tanks up here, or just a tank on the floor, the 40-gallon breeder. So I want to redo this whole wall and basically start over. So as we're looking through this mess, yep, I got a bed over here in a shoebox. Shame on me. We have the puffer tank here, which is an absolute disaster, needs to be redone. We got another ugly tank down here, which is got some really nice fish in it, but the tank itself definitely needs some work. So I'm hoping to just tear this down, move it, start over. We have the 90-gallon down here that has just kind of been just a grow out tank with random cichlids in it. And of course the two 10-gallon quarantine tanks that have the Honduran red point fry in there that I'll be taking in today, trading in for store credit. A really good looking betta over here, and of course my mystery snails breeding in this tank. And then just an absolute mess. This is where everything gets thrown just to keep everything out of the way. So if I get rid of this table, it'll force me to be more organized. Well, workbench, what table, whatever. And so that's what I'm thinking. Now I don't know where these fish are gonna go or which fish I'm gonna keep. So the Praecox rainbows are definitely staying. Those are from Gary Lang's personal line. Those aren't going anywhere. Obviously little Steen, wherever he went's, not going anywhere. And these fish aren't going anywhere either. Now these fish I will be moving to the 75-gallon African cichlid tank over here. And the fish that I'm going to be getting rid of out of here, I don't know, it's kind of tough, but probably some of the random haps that are in here and the rusty cichlids got to go. Probably the ruby green. I don't have any females or any more, so I can't really do anything with them. And then I'm definitely keeping the star sapphires, the laticeps, which are these guys here, and the trets, which are the what I call mini fronts right here, and obviously all the catfish. Now what I'm going to do with these guys is kind of a mystery right now, so I'm not going to be working on that today. But what I want to get done today is I definitely want to get these two 10-gallon tanks taken down, try to find somewhere to move all the mystery snails. I'll probably keep the top 40 breeder up, and then move the fish over here. So that's what I'm going to get working on. Alright, draining water out of the first quarantine tank. Probably take this down a little bit further, make catching these fish easier. There was a few shrimp in here I'm going to have to try to find, because I don't even like killing shrimp. So hopefully I can find them and scoop them out. The one pom-pom crab that was in here is gone. Moved him over a few weeks ago actually. So I'm just going to give this a few more minutes and then I'll scoop them out. Got my bucket of water ready up here. And then I'll take it into the fish store, maybe see something cool there that I can film. We'll see, I don't know yet. Alright, so as you can see, I got the first 10-gallon tank taken down. Fish are in a bucket. Gonna run to the fish store right now. I'm hoping this will just be a quick in and out. If there's something cool to film, I'll try to get it on film, but honestly, I don't want to be tempted by anything, so hopefully I can just make it in and out real quick. So hang tight. Alright, so I'm back from the fish store and I did pick something up, but no fish, just some live blackworms, my absolute favorite food to feed fish, especially corridoras. If you want corries to spawn, just drop in a ton of blackworms, do a water change, and within a day you'll probably have eggs. Might take 2 days, but usually the next day they'll just start dropping eggs for you. So if you want to breed corries, live blackworms, easy mode. But let's get back to work. So I'm siphoning out the last 10-gallon tank here. Gonna have to find somewhere to put the betta fish. I don't know why we can't focus. Can kind of focus there. Pretty awesome looking betta fish if you ask me. I will be selling this soon, locally only, well at least at first. But I shouldn't have a problem selling it locally. Sorry, I do not want to ship fish in this heat wave that we're having, but shouldn't be a problem selling it locally, so that's alright. I will be selling the other one, excuse the pan there, I'll be selling this one too, which is a bit smaller, but still doing well. And then I need to figure out where I'm going to put all of these mystery snails. I want to take them all out of the tank so I can break down this tank, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that because they are going to need this crushed coral, and I don't have any tanks with crushed coral in it besides this one. So I might not be able to do that today. Alright, last 10-gallon tank is out of the way. I can't do anything with this one until I get more crushed coral and move these into a different tank. I don't think I'm going to do anything with the 40-gallon breeders right now, simply because I have to wait to get rid of some other fish. And this is kind of the problem I've had with redoing my fish room, is that it's so overwhelming. I got the 10-gallon tank sitting here, but first I'm going to have to dig fish out of here, and I kind of want to know what you guys think about the fish. So I want to get rid of the ruby green just because it's the only one. Probably the feather fins that are in here, maybe the altos that are in here, I'm not sure. Definitely, this is like a Rampachromis or something like that. Get rid of that. And then I could move the other fish over here. Oh, and the rusty cichlids. That's what I'm thinking, so let me know. I think that's a pretty good choice. I've had them for a while, and honestly, they're kind of bland. The rusty cichlids are nice, but there's only one pair in here, and they don't sell well. I do have fry raising up. So I think those are going to be out the door, but let me know what you think. So I do want to have a little bit of fun today, so I am going to feed blackworms. A massive amount of blackworms in this tank. Probably won't be able to get to see anything going on here. Here we go. Lots and lots of blackworms in here. Ooh, that was a good scoop. Probably should have fixed the glare first. You can see fish love blackworms. It's a feeding frenzy of rainbow fish. Plus all the cories are coming out. We should start seeing plecos soon. Maybe. There's one sitting over here. Hasn't really found out there's bloodworms in here yet. Here they come. There's a pair of pleco. Maybe I'll drop some more in here in the middle. Nice big scoop right there. Well, now that's going the opposite way of the pleco. Well, that's alright. There's lots of plecos in here. Maybe we'll get them to come out. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a good looking pleco. And there it goes. Alright, what else can we feed? Maybe the 40-gallon breeder over here with the gigantic mystery snail in the back. Another big clump of worms. Not too excited. There they go. Now they're starting to get the hang of it. Really nice looking Apistogramma panduro there. Hopefully we'll get the other ones to come out. Maybe. Oops. Well, let's move on. What else can we feed? Can drop some in for the angelfish. See, they're getting used to me. They're coming to the top. Of course, now I'm freaking them out. Let's see if the worms will entice them. Oh yeah. Well, one of them figured it out. Well, now I gotta leave them alone for an hour so they'll feed on those. So the 75-gallon crick tank, this should be a really fun tank to feed. Lots of fish in here. There we go. The pair of cribenzas in here. I forget exactly which kind they are. I do have it written down, so I could look it up. But they have been showing some spawning behavior lately, which is kind of neat. Could also probably go back and look at my old video when I unboxed them. Put some more in there. And the Snapper Creek rainbow fish are starting to color up, looking pretty good. There's a good looking male there. Well, soon to be good looking male. So this tank here is full of cory catfish, which are gonna love these blackworms. So I'm really gonna pile them in this mess of a tank. Pretty much all my tanks are in bad shape right now, so definitely a good time to be redoing the fish room. Alright, here we go. Everyone kind of making their way over. You can see the cories are just digging into them. They absolutely love blackworms. Here comes a nice big stir-by cory. We should see some Corydoras pulcher, hopefully. There is one back here making his way. Looks like he lost his high fin there. They normally have a really big sail fin, kind of like the bleeding heart tetra. Looks like it got nipped off though. That kind of sucks. But you can just see the cories definitely love live blackworms. There comes another one. Really fun to watch. Let's see if we can really zoom in on them. Chowing down. We should hopefully get a lot more panda cories coming over. There's about 20 of them in here. Kind of crazy to see the size difference. Yeah, the pandas are small. They still have a lot of growing to do. But you kind of got small, medium, and large. Alright, so before I go any further, I just want to get everyone's thoughts and opinions on what my plan is. So really my plan is to clear off this wall and put the 240 right here. But I'm going to have to get rid of a lot of fish. So let me know if you think the fish I chose are good. I definitely could use some input. Honestly, I don't want to get rid of any fish, but it's going to be impossible to kind of combine everything and put the 240 on here, because the 240 is not going to be able to house all these fish. The 240 is going to be for the Mabu puffer. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see everyone next time.